Thank you for coming on this morning.
Yes.
We appreciate it. So talk us through exactly what OpenGenius is and how we can deal with the Monday blues.
Yeah, absolutely. OpenGenius is a company that focuses on helping people be more creative and innovative. We have technology products that take you out of that linear thinking space that most of us find ourselves in when we're in front of the screen. And also we go around the world and just help people think differently. And I think that's so important because, you know, first of all, it's so sad that we even have what's called a Blue Monday. And I think, you know, science doesn't show that really exists. But the point is that sadly, many people feel stressed at the start of the week because they know how they're going to feel at the end of it.
So come on, Chris, give us some practical solutions.
Tips about how we can stop feeling like that, exactly.
Okay, well, the first thing that we can do is literally daydream more. You have to dispel the myth that productivity is about getting more done in less time. I mean, that's absurd because, you know, if you try and do more things in less time, but you're doing the wrong things in the first place, you're going to burn out and you're going to have little to show for it. So productivity is about doing things better, and that comes from creativity and innovation. And daydreaming is the highest level of creative activity. I mean, let me ask you both, you know, where do you get your best ideas from?
Amanda.
I have to say, I do think about it at night before I go to bed. So I suppose I am kind of daydreaming.
Well, exactly. I mean, you know, in school we're taught not to daydream. We're taught to focus, and that's absolutely crazy because if some of the great, inventors and entrepreneurs are renowned daydreamers like Edison and Einstein and Charles Darwin, we have to learn that it's actually okay to daydream. And it's one of the best kept secrets in a very stressed, overwhelmed world. I mean, not only does it help you think with more creativity and more clarity, it gives you respite from the demands of daily life. It allows you to build resilience and recharge and operate at your best. But we're not talking about, you know, daydreaming about your holiday. We're talking about what some of the great inventors would have called thought experiments. It's about daydreaming an alternative reality, about how you could solve a problem. And it makes such a difference. It's almost like an in-between step between meditation and mindfulness and actually getting things done.
Well, that's a fascinating... If we wander around with our head in the clouds, today will be a much better day for it. Is that what we're saying?
Absolutely. I mean, well, the first thing is, you know, if you were to look at the working week as a marathon, most people spend it sprinting. And you know what happens if you try and sprint through the whole marathon? You know, you're going to get burnt out. So our working environment is similar to that. You know, you start the week, you get bombarded with tasks and emails and social media, you know, meetings are booked up, your calendar gets full. Yeah. So it's all about constant action. It's all about being constantly connected and constantly on. So what you need to do and what, you know, leaders need to do is give their team time to think, time to daydream. I mean, there's nothing worse than starting a Monday with a Monday morning meeting, and it just sets everyone in this mindset that, oh gosh, I got to get all this done by the end of the week. And we all know most of it's not going to be achievable. So, for instance, we tell people to have a Tuesday morning meeting, not a Monday morning meeting.
That sounds like a plan.
That sounds like a good plan.
Listen, Chris, I tell you what, there's some good tips there.
Yes.
I like that, taking it easy on a Monday morning. Thank you so much for being our first call of the day.
Awesome. Great to speak with you both.
Cheers, Chris.